is hurricane from? Is it from nature, or you think it is still part of God's plan?
It's part of God's plan.
Why would God have hurricane as part of his plan?
I believe God has to. God uses forces, in Sodom and Gomorrah, he uses water. With Noah's ark in those eras, he uses water. God uses nature to allow us to be reminded that all power is in his hand, and he can use that. We can be wiped out.
So why would he wipe out good people?
Because the Bible states that he falls rain on the just and the unjust. And because of that, we as church, as church people, as Christians, we must know that he is still, if he's gonna be coming for the church, to pick the church first, he's coming into the church for people to decide who goes with me, who comes with me. He's coming in the church, which means that God can just come and do anything he wants to do, but he uses nature. It's not man-made.
Why would he damage the structure, the church structure, the physical church structure? People now in church and they have no church. The roofs are all gone. Why would he damage the church?
Because of
not the body of people, but the building.
There's no other way to test the measure of faith. Faith, you sing about faith, we preach about faith, we do it till it becomes a ritual. But now we're actually put to the test. How strong is your faith? Now we're being measured as a nation, as a nation. Now we're being measured as Christians. How strong is your faith? Will you still serve him? Is he still your master? Is he still your God? Our faith is being measured. Just like Paul. Paul suffered nakedness. Paul spent 2 years in prison. And while he in prison, he wrote 5 books. 5 books Paul wrote. So God allowed him to be in prison for 2 years. If he did not do that, Paul would not have been able to settle enough to write 5 books that we are now using in our day-to-day lives as we continue on this path called Christianity.